Greetings, my friends. Have you ever felt like you're carrying something that doesn't belong to you? Someone else's burden, someone else's expectations, maybe someone else's opinion. Or perhaps it's an old fear, an old story that you've outgrown, but you keep carrying anyway. A lot of us spend time trying to add more peace, more joy, more abundance to our lives. But we have not cleared the space for the blessings to flow into our life. And nature understands this. So a garden can't flourish when it is crowded with weeds. A river can't flow freely if it's blocked, and neither can we. So a lot of times we have to clear things out of our physical body, our emotional body, and our energetic space so that we can flourish. And today we're going to talk about one of the most powerful plants for clearing, protection, purification, and strength. This is oregano. And a lot of people know oregano for its immune properties, for its physical wellness. I believe its greatest gift is its lessons about boundaries, strength, resilience, and creating an atmosphere where health and abundance can thrive. So, as we go into our class today and we learn about oregano, what I would like for you to keep in mind is what in my life needs strengthening? What in my life needs clearing? Because oregano is going to help us to look at both of those things. So, let's dive in. Oregano is the oil that teaches you to stand strong. My name is Jen. I want you to feel good again. I'm a wife and mom, professional educator, and fitness professional. I've also been working with emotions and essential oils for about 12 years now. So, I do want you to know that essential oils do not treat, prevent, or cure diseases. Please do see a doctor for medical advice. There are three cool things about essential oils. They are safe, they are effective, and they are affordable. All of these things you can learn in detail in my intro class. So if you have not seen that, please check out the description below and lean into an intro class where you can get all of the fabulous details. I just want to give you a high level overview today. Essential oils are extracts from plants with amazing health benefits. They are the element of the plant that keeps the plant healthy and free from disease. Similarly, they can help you with your physical and your emotional body. Essential oils are effective because they work at the cellular level, so they can go in to help you to create change at even the smallest parts of your body, which translates into big changes for the rest of your body. Essential oils are affordable, more affordable than traditional medical care, and I will say for me, I have found they are 10 times easier, and I love how effective they are. There are three different ways to use essential oils. You can use them aromatically, topically, or internally. Aromatically, you use them to shift your mood, to clean the air, to support the respiratory system. I will say when you get things going in your diffuser, you change the mood and the environment of your entire home. Topically, you can use them for localized benefit and for specific areas. So, if your liver is needing to be detoxed, you can put it directly over your liver. Please do dilute with fractionated coconut oil. Oregano is a very, very strong oil. So no matter who you are, you need to dilute. If you use oregano directly on the skin, it could cause a skin irritation, and that would be unpleasant. So please do make sure that you dilute. The general recommendation is 1 teaspoon of essential oil and 1 to 2 drops of essential oil, or 1 tablespoon of essential oil for 1 to 2 drops. Um, you can also use oils internally. This is specific to doTERRA. You can take them in water, in veggie caps, or directly under your tongue. I would not recommend doing that with doTERRA oregano. It would be a very interesting experience for you, one that you would not likely repeat. So please do put that in a veggie cap. Why use doTERRA essential oils? They are pure, they are powerful, and they are exclusive. You know, when you use a doTERRA oil, you are getting an oil where you are going to receive the benefits. Pictured here is frankincense. Frankincense is really helpful for your cellular function, for your skin, and it's the king of oils. So if you don't know what to use frankincense and it will most likely work. Let's chat about oregano. So oregano is strong. It is a stiff bush, and the leaves are very aromatic. It seasons food, improves your digestion, and keeps the insects away. The name oregano means a mountain of happiness or mountain of joy. The property is that it brings joy, and it does this by clearing out all of those things that do not bring you joy. It supports the nervous system, the respiratory system, digestive, reproductive organs, the lungs, and the liver. So, the physical benefits of oregano. This comes straight from the Modern Essentials book. It can help with pain, viruses and bacteria, strep and tonsillitis, staph and MRSA, intestinal worms and parasites, warts, calluses, canker sores, cold sores, pneumonia and tuberculosis, nail fungus. It can prevent airborne pathogens from spreading, reduces bad breath, acne, improves circulation and adrenal function. It is strong, resolving, and powerful. Now, the other things it can do, you can see the properties and other possible uses listed here in the picture. It can boost progesterone, help with UTIs, athlete's foot, ringworm, candida, carpal tunnel. It helps against antibiotic resistant bacteria. It has stimulating, warming, relaxing effects, and it is stimulating, dispersing, and pungent. In Chinese medicine, it addresses damp conditions. It promotes alertness. So, the emotional benefits of oregano, and this comes straight from the Essential Emotions app and the Essential Emotions book. This will help you to go from feeling obstinate to unattached. So, oregano cuts through the fluff of life and it teaches us to do the same. It removes blocks, clears negativity, cuts negative attachments. It can even be described as forceful or intense. This is very helpful for those individuals who need to be right. Oregano can help to, it can help shift those people who are unteachable and unwilling to budge. These people are holding so rigidly to an opinion and a belief system. And if you hold so tightly to one thing, you can't see the other possibilities that are out there that might be better. So, on the deepest level, oregano dispels materialism and attachment to things that might inhibit growth and progress. In Oregano invites the soul to live in non-attachment and increases one's humility. So, um, oregano is going to help you to let go of any willfulness, negative attachments, and materialism that are bringing you down. It is going to help you to embrace humility, non-attachment, the ability to be teachable, flexible, your willingness to be wrong, and devoted. Now, I love using oregano in conjunction with these questions, declarations, and visualizations from the Essential Emotions app. When you are using an oil for emotional purposes, what I have typically found, sometimes you can move instantly. For some people, you can use just a little oregano and have a really huge shift right away. For others, it can take 3 to 6 weeks. This is a process that you can use where you apply oregano to the bottoms of your feet. You'll notice mine is already in a roller bottle. And you ask, who or what am I protecting myself from? Is it possible my nervous system is stuck in survival response? Then you declare, I am now perfectly supported in every moment. I'm open to experience experiencing safe connection. And you can visualize, you can see a blanket of peace around your body. Imagine its presence to allow trust and calm to absorb into your soul. And doing this on a consistent basis with your conscious mind is going to help your subconscious mind to absorb these ideas so that you can shift into the person that you want to be, releasing those things that are not working for you and embracing more joy. The energetic benefits of belief, again, it is very strong, very powerful, and it intends to resolve things. So, this can help you to work with your beliefs, to resolve conflicts, and can bring you the passion and the power that you need to move through a difficult situation. So, the energetic benefits of oregano. Oregano is going to be victorious no matter how many times he gets knocked down. He's not going to be a victim. So if you are finding that you are dealing with a lot of victim mentality, a lot of necessity to reach out to others to save you, oregano can help you to release that victim mentality and to be strong. It can help you fight for what's right for you. It can help you come in and be strong until the end of the conflict. And it reminds you the victory is not only possible, it's imminent. This is going to increase your determination and your ability to be focused on your goals. It also helps you to break free from things that are restricting you in life and brings you into new passion, freedom, and joy. It works fabulous with our negative limiting beliefs. A lot of times we are so attached to this one belief, we're not able to see anything else. Oregano forces you to consider these other perspectives, and it can dissolve negative beliefs and patterns to help you to create transformation. So it is going to help you to resolve any bullheaded behavior, dispel feelings of weakness and hopelessness. From the gift of the essential oils, my gift to you is breakdowns and breakthroughs. This also can be very helpful in banishing negativity, cord cutting, and emotional release. It brings courage, emotional strength, and vitality. I love using this on the solar plexus to increase boundaries, boost my determination, my inner strength. And as I said before, those boundaries are so important. When you clear out what is not working for you, you make space for abundance and joy. So, this can call prosperity to a stagnant household. It can also increase your intuition. So this promotes your willpower, self-confidence, your strength. It stimulates the mind and promotes alertness. Now, for the heart-brain connection, this oregano can cross the blood-brain barrier. It can prevent against oxidative stress. It can increase your neurotransmitters, dopamine and serotonin, so that you are more able to cope with stress. It releases the brain's hyperactivity and it increases the connection between the brain and the heart because it relaxes the blood vessels. So when the cardiovascular system is working better, it can get more blood to the brain. The brain can work better. The autonomic nervous system works better. Heart rate variability improves. This also stimulates the ganglia and the prefrontal cortex and promotes alertness. Here are some diffuser blends that I have pulled from Elements of Emotion by Desiree Delaunay. So, oregano and lavender will tune you into strategies to propel you ahead in the game. Oregano and bergamot promotes the confidence to stay the course. Oregano and cedarwood provides certainty in knowing what battles to fight. Oregano and frankincense helps you to ground yourself in truth and stay the course. Oregano and peppermint give you the strength to continue the fight and the mental sharpness to notice what's missing in the argument so you can see what's really happening. Lemongrass, black pepper, and oregano clear out really potent negative energy. What I have found is that when you use the oils, they're incredibly powerful. When you combine them with affirmations, expectations for a positive solution, and the intentions for the highest good of all, you work with some really powerful energy. So I like to use anger in situations where I need more boundaries or where I need to channel my anger into words that can create a positive solution. So when you notice a pattern, it's up to you to make a choice to break the pattern. You can also multiply the effects of whatever action, whatever statement you've made by applying oregano to your solar plexus, the bottoms of your feet. If you don't know what it is that you need to solve, you can ask, what am I tolerating that's draining my energy? What boundary needs to be clearly communicated? And your affirmation is, I am releasing what no longer serves me, and I am allowing my overflowing joy, good fortune, and abundance. Here are some of the sources that I used. Elements of Emotion by Desiree DeLune, Gift of the Essential Oils, Essential Emotions, Modern Essentials, and Oil Life. Be sure to check out those resources if you want to learn more about oregano. I do want to call all leaders, teachers, and healers. There's a growing community of people who need healing, and that means we need more healers. So if you are called to share information that can be life-changing, meaningful, and transformative, to teach about how essential oils can help to shift your physical and emotional life, I am looking for people who are looking to create an additional income. Email me at feelgoodagainwithjen@yahoo.com, and I will get you connected with all those details. If you are looking for oils, be sure to check out the link and notice my website where I offer one-on-one and group coaching. There's also an on-demand class library there, and the videos on YouTube are growing and increasing. So if you know you need a change, but you're not sure what you want, please message me or send me an email at feelgoodagainwithjen.com, and I will be able to help you. Now, as we wrap up today, I want to remind you, oregano doesn't apologize for being strong. Oregano doesn't shrink itself. It doesn't dilute its nature to make others comfortable, and it expresses exactly what it was created to be. There's wisdom in that, and oregano reminds us that strength can be loving, boundaries can be helpful, and when you clear the space for what you don't no longer need and want, you create the space for what you do want. So use your oregano and ask yourself, where do I need stronger boundaries? Where do I need more strength? What can I release so that something healthier can grow? And as you use your oregano this week, I want it to serve as a reminder. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to honor your boundaries. And oregano can help you to create an environment where you can thrive. So if you'll use your oregano this week and it helps you to make a very small, powerful shift that creates a big impact, comment below. I'd love to hear. I do have a few more thoughts about oregano to leave with you. Fire contained without release will eventually burn the vessel that is holding it. So if you're feeling some fiery emotions, let's release those, channel them into some passion and energy that can help you to clearly communicate your needs. Healing is not about becoming less powerful. It's learning how to direct that power and direct that fire to help you change your lives and change the lives of others around you. And anger can destroy you, or it can become the courage that changes your life. So, my friends, I hope you learned something today. I hope that you were motivated, inspired, and encouraged to make that small shift that is going to make a huge difference so that you can feel good again fast. My name is Jen, and I look forward to seeing you next time.